Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am back for more Hoshiai no Sora. We are on episode 9. Last week we had a mostly wonderful episode, mostly, with one big, fat, dramatic after credits exception, which I should come to just expect at this point because this show loves to twist the knife at the end there. Oh boy, does it. The majority of the episode last time was focused around, through a number of different misadventures, focused around formerly Yuta's, let's say, struggle with his own gender identity and with the constant societal pressure to self-categorize and label. It felt pretty good. It felt pretty real. He had an amazing talk with some other characters, and they dressed up as girls to go and spy on another team and did a great job, and everything was good. Mitsue, after watching the boys play tennis for so many weeks on end, went and actually approached the art teacher and tennis advisor. That's the name for him. And talked to him about her art and the purpose of it and the desire to create something, and the feeling of backlash from her parents that this was not a path for her. And then we twisted the knife at the end when Yu's mom found him with a bag of girls' clothes and started freaking the fuck out because she thinks that she has failed as a parent and raised him wrong, and that he needs to be her boy and he needs to be masculine and a man and a manly man, and he's not. This is not a good situation. Not good. No, not good. There was also some stuff about the helicopter parent mom for character's name I can't forget. Itsumi? That actually just popped in my head. I think that might be right. But in any case, we had a bit about that, so we might get more about that. I don't know. The last thing we left off was horrifying disappointment from a mother toward a kid who hasn't even come to terms with his own sexuality or gender identity, and like is now going to be forced into a horrifying conversation with her about it. That's bad. That's real bad. That I don't know what to do at this point. That's real bad. There's also a practice match coming up. They've managed to wrangle another practice match with the girls squad, and I assume that will be the main time sink focus of this episode while we deal with some of these other personal issues on the sides. I'm a little scared going into this one. We've had a string of really positive focused episodes with only little hints of things building in the background, and I feel like those hints of things building in the background are going to build and build rapidly. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and watch the episode, and we'll find out what we find out, see what we see, talk about what we want to talk about, and that will be it. So, I have episode 9 of Hoshiai no Sora up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up in the corner, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do your own syncing thing by syncing up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version up on YouTube, you're more than welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Oh, I'm scared. I'm always scared going into Hoshiai no Sora, but right now I'm really scared. Alright. Oh! This family! With the little sister. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Well, shit. This is the one family that we've only seen only positive things about. Oh, hi, buddy. Where's Helicopter Mom? Oh. Lie. Dude, this, I don't know. I am genuinely worried that he's gonna do something really stupid. Like jam a chopstick into her. Ah! Ah! No! Fuck you! Stop doing things I don't agree with? Holy shit, girl. How to not parent. And she will steamroll their advisor. Mm. Immediately I'm back into this headspace. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But I love it too because it's so real. Ah! Okay, I still like this family. I still get to like this family. Yay! Please don't let the kid get like hit by a car or something. Like, come on. Mm. 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 Oh god, we're spending so much time picking at our food at this fucking table. Something horrifying is going to happen. Hi. You exist. Nothing while he's there. But then, wow. Still just picking at the food. Holy shit, that is awful. Where's you? Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Where's you? Where's Mitsue? Sure. Cool. Yeah, where's you? Hmm. With a weighted racket. Oh no. Pop. God, I'm terrified of everything. Aww. Yeah. Oh, there they are. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. We've already established the infirmary. Oh. Oh. Don't murder that lizard, dude. No, don't murder that lizard. Uh-oh. No. Oh no. Oh no. Where's my sister? Thank you. Yeah, nobody went with her? Yeah. It honestly it makes sense, but you're an idiot. And she's gone. Oh wow. That franticness. It's great. Upstairs. Go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, if you hurt that little girl. He's just locking the door. Bingo. If you hurt that little fucking girl. We're not showing it. That scared the ever-loving shit out of me, man. No. Okay. Yeah, full team Dogeza. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All's well that ends well, I suppose. Now with his face hidden. Dude, he's gonna try to kill himself. I really don't feel like a tennis montage right now. Hey, they got a point. Yup. Yup. Because he's under continual pressure. Ping pong. Yep. Eh. Yeah, it's not so much overprotective of who he is. Yep. Yep, they think they're doing their duty. Yep. Oh, he's willfully ignorant. Well, he's also been beaten down by the same woman. Just turned off. I wonder what manga that was. He's real tall. Hello, Stern Father. Uh-oh. Hello, looming stern father. God fucking every single... God. Just broke his wrist. Yeah. No. Over to redheads? Oh, shit, man. Yeah, that's real pain. You need a hospital. He's not gonna go in, is he? Is he gonna come outside? Okay. There's still one family that actually works. He's gonna run. Yep, I see you. Grab it. Ow! Fuck! Yeah, fam. You need a hospital now. Dude, it's turning blue. Yeah, that's a break or a sprain. Probably a break. And we're off. Thank God. He's out for until the tournament. Straight through. Weeks. Months. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're gonna be in a cast, bud. Fuck. Oh, Jesus, there are 3 minutes. 4 minutes left. Ah. We haven't touched on you at all. Maybe it'll be a pleasant after credits scene. All right, here we are. Oh. It's a mixed okay. Dad gets it. Seems that way. Hmm. Is his dad a former player? Not by his standards. Yeah. Jesus. Nope, you don't have to be. I didn't take a single note during this episode. It was a good misdirect with On, make us think that Now had gone and done something really, really crazy. I mean, locking her in the room is bad enough, but at least it's not directly harmful. Something about the way that he looks at the way he plays with his food, especially the meats, and sort of tears them apart. And the way he looks at things like lizards is a little bit scary. I don't know. I don't know. And then I'm scared by his comment about this isn't right. This world isn't right. I don't belong. It's the second character that we've seen with like saying statements that would be on a list of red flags for suicide watch. Because he doesn't feel like he has an out. And he's right. He's right. Like, he can't get away from his mother without actually getting physically away from his mother. He can't turn to his father for help. His friends can help him when he's outside of the house, but she can encroach upon that space as she wants. It's a dark mirror to Maki's struggles with his father in a very different way. I think the most important part about that portion of this episode is the conversation that they have afterward. That the biggest issue is that the parent doesn't think they're doing anything wrong. In fact, they think that if they weren't doing what they're doing, that they would be somehow failing as a parent. That a parent's job is not to guide, but to push along a specific path. It's so wrong, but parents so rarely see how other parents raise their children. families so rarely realize how fucked up they are. And kids often don't realize how fucked up their parents are unless they get the chance to see how another family acts, how another family interacts. And then it's a shocking experience. It was for me to realize that it's not it's not normal. The way things are here is not normal. I think one of the good things that this show is doing, and it's weird because so many of these relationships, these familial units, are really messed up, but there are glimmers of hope in a couple of them. Um, there are glimmers of hope in a couple of one. The family that we see here, it's Shingo, right? I think so. Is a glimmer of hope. We've got a mother who is worried about her daughter, and the reveal that he is from a different marriage or a different relationship when she says that he looks like his mother, not like her. So that explains the tension there, but she still is living with him, and she's a little bit overprotective of her young daughter on, but not unreasonably so, I would say. And then the father is holding it together and being good to both of his children. That's good. You get a similar glimmer from Maki's relationship with his mother. Yeah, his father is horrifying, but it's such a bright mirror when we switch between Nao's mother's reaction to him being invested in this sport to Maki's mother asking him, "Is it fun for you?" Great. Good. I'm glad. I think the addition of Nao's father getting to see that, I don't know where it is in the episode. There it is. And the silence at the dinner table. Complete, complete silence. No care. Neither of them notice that their son is not eating. Neither of them are really paying attention. I think it's also interesting that he's eating an entirely different meal from them. It's weird. It's really weird. They're eating a more traditionally like American or a Western breakfast. Buttered toast, eggs, bacon, something green. And then he's eating a very traditionally Japanese breakfast, natto and rice, salmon, or some other fish. Some kind of soup, probably miso. It's very strange. The disconnect there. That classical salaryman vibe, but there's so much unspoken going on here. She reminds me painfully of my mother. And mean to I don't mean to speak badly of my mother, but she verged into this territory. And in my family, when it was one before they got divorced, and I'm glad they did. After 10 years or so, my father kind of gave up because there was never a way to win with her. She had to be in control. She had to push, she had to nag. He gave up and it killed him. And I ended up doing the same thing. But I had the knowledge that eventually there would be an out. I never felt quite as cornered as now seems to. And a part of that was because by the time I really understood what was going on in the dynamics of the now split family, I had college to look forward to. I had the ability to get away. And so everything was just pushed into that goal. Just, I will survive this until I can leave. And then I did. Now he's in middle school. He doesn't have that option. Doesn't feel like he does, and thus he doesn't. We still never touched on you throughout this episode. He's there. He shows up and he's jovial and cheerful. On is the fucking cutest, and it makes it makes her instantly makes her instantly endearing, and that's how you terrify me, man. You make a little girl fucking cute and endearing and sweet and curious and wonderful, and then you send her off on her own to wander around a school, and like my mind starts ticking with all of the horrifying things that can happen. And that's clearly the intent here. Like when she says, "Can I go exploring?" Yeah, you can. Man, that strikes the fear into your heart. It's really well done. It's really well done. I mean, the first thing I thought of was like they're going to be getting ready for this match and she's going to be like, "Shingo, I want to watch," from the roof and just fall. Oh man, my heart was not ready for this. Seeing Mitsue, who is a character that's often sitting on the sidelines, immediately like jump to attention and start just go into not panic mode but like crisis mode is something that I can relate to and that is super respectable. And I particularly like this cut of her as she sort of frantically runs and hop skips around checking all of the stalls, checking. Not good, not good. And then she goes in and realizes that there's too much ground to cover and enlists help. Oh, and then we find her. And she's found something fun to do. She's snuggled up with a bunch of little cute animals in a fucking infirmary bed. We breathe a sigh. But it's Now who found her. And he's converted his standard complex into one about tennis and practicing and going and doing things that his mother doesn't approve of. And so he finds an out. If she goes missing and we can't find her, then the match will get canceled. That doesn't actually help him. Doesn't do anything, but he twists it into thinking that it does. Because of her. Because of her. Because of her. Because of her. Just quit. But he doesn't have the guts to quit, and he doesn't want to quit. But he's lying about that to himself, too. And that's the thing, he's a pretty good liar. He turns every accusation that could be aimed at him against the person who's aiming it at him, until Maki realizes after pushing that he goes for his pocket, gives a tell, and gets the key. Discovers what was going on. Man, the way he loomed over that little girl, I was so scared. Because there's a quiet violence to now, a desperate need to do something, cornered back against a wall. I'm so glad he didn't, because that would be absolutely unforgivable. Anything, absolutely unforgivable. And then we have a goofy tennis sequence right after this. I don't belong here. This world is wrong. No, he's not. He's not okay. We got a cute tennis sequence, and it's so out of place. Match would have been cancelled. Yeah. Convince yourself it's truth. And the reason must be her mom. His mom. Absolutely. Way too far. Absolutely a legitimate kind of abuse. And absolutely, they don't think it's an issue. Again, they think it's their duty. His dad couldn't care less about family affairs. Damn right. Great relationship with his brothers, both of whom are talented soccer players, and he's not. Growing up with prodigies in the one thing that your father respects, and not feeling like you can live up. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. I feel that way too deeply. My father is all about hard work, physical work, and I'm not good at it. I'm good with little things, and I'm good with words. A prodigy almost with words. It's arrogant to say so, but it's true. I mean, it's a weird example, and I'm not trying to brag about this, I promise. But taking standardized tests, no studying, every time I would get perfect scores on the verbal and the language portions. Every time. I don't think I've ever edited an essay that I've written. I don't think I've gotten less than a 90% on an essay that I've written throughout high school, throughout middle school, throughout college. I'm really good with words and good with ideas. Extraordinarily good with them. But mechanical things, physical work, I've never been able to do. Not the way he wants. And he has no respect for what I am good at. It's a terrible feeling. To want so desperately to earn somebody's respect and be unable to because the things that you're good at that would be worthy of respect are things that they don't care about, that they discount and don't think are important. It's a big part of why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's because I know I can. And because I want to prove to myself that I can. Because I want to prove to myself that while hard work is important, it doesn't have to be a specific kind of work. in the same way that working and honing your skill as an artist is no less respectable, no less worthy than honing your skill at, I don't know, computer programming or business. I want to prove to myself that whatever it is, if you can put in the effort for it and find the right avenue for your talent and put in the effort, that you can succeed. I want desperately to believe that, and so far, it's working. I don't know if it'll be enough, but so far it's working. This was a hell of an episode. And interestingly, an episode that focuses almost entirely on characters that haven't gotten much time in the spotlight. God, that moment is terrifying. The unreadable look on his father's face. Is it horror? Is it guilt? What is it? I don't know. And he won't be able to play because of it. The look the doctor gives him when he lies to him. I wasn't. Haha. He realizes. He knows. But he's not in a position to change anything. And then we get a bit of an explanation of all of the after credit scenes. This one was the least horror inducing because it's characters explaining, not the show showing. This was a hell of an episode. It continues to interestingly portray very, very real issues with family dynamics that are painful. And while it may be a little much, it might be a little much. Never feels really contrived to me or overly melodramatic. It just, I think the only contrivance as such is that one group of kids would have all of these issues in it. But it's possible. Especially kids who feel pushed out by the rest of their school, who gravitate toward something that isn't terribly respected. It's a really interesting study. Of a really wide variety of personal and very real issues that people have growing up. But there's kind of an uncanny valley effect where it gets a little bit too close to reality. Not in visuals, but in portrayal of how these characters feel. I think it takes a lot of talent to create something like that. We'll have to see where it's going. I hope, this is going to sound weird, but I hope that it doesn't, I hope that it doesn't have a hyper positive end. Because these problems aren't going to go away if they win a tennis match. These problems aren't going to go away for years and years, maybe ever. So I don't want this to turn out rose-tinted. I just want it to end with a glimmer of hope. I think there are only 3 or 4 episodes left, so we're coming up to that point. I just want it to end with a glimmer of hope that they'll be able to hold on to this soft tennis team. Find a little bit of family in each other. That's the best outcome I can hope for. Anyway, I think that'll be it for me. Didn't do much like scene analysis or talking about lots of visuals in this episode because I don't think it needed it. I think it portrayed what it wanted to portray pretty well. But it was the writing that spoke to me in this episode. So let's go ahead and wrap up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Hoshiai no Sora episode 9. Ah, what a ride. I hope you've enjoyed or been terrified by this episode as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we watch episode 10 and see how some of these things turn out. Yeah. Peace.